Terrorists stormed a police compound in Pakistan's port city of Karachi yesterday, killing 3 security force members and 1 civilian. 19 security force members were also wounded in the attack. After an intense gun battle, 2 terrorists were neutralized when one terrorist blew himself up. At around 7:10 p.m. last evening, heavily armed Pakistani Taliban terrorists attacked the Karachi police chief's office. The siege lasted for at least 3.5 hours, with fierce gunfire raging on between the terrorists and security forces. According to the police officials, one of the attackers blew himself up on the building's 4th floor, while 2 others were shot dead on the roof. At the time of the attack, the city police chief, who was on the radar of the terrorists, was not in Karachi. Karachi police have issued a statement that the 5-story building and surrounding areas have been cleared of the terrorists completely. Meanwhile, the dreaded Pakistan Taliban terror group has claimed responsibility for the attack. According to reports, the TTP has increased attacks on police in northwest of Pakistan in recent months. This is part of its campaign against the government in Islamabad.
हमारे पास जो टोटल 22 कैजुअल्टीज आई हैं, जिसमें 4 जो है एहलकार वो शहीद हो गए और बाकी जो है वो इंजर्ड है। एक का ऑपरेशन जारी है जो है कैजुअल्टी में, और जो बाकी जिनको जो इंजरीज है उनको हमने उनके ही कंसर्न वार्ड्स में एडमिट कर दिया है, वो दाखिल हैं हमारे पास.
While condemning the terror attack and the terrorist attack on the police station in Karachi, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif hailed the police and law enforcing agencies. He said that Pakistan will not only uproot terrorism, but will kill the terrorists by bringing them to justice, adding that in the last 2 decades, Pakistan fought terrorism with its own blood and is determined to end this evil forever. Dr. Hamid Al-Mashraki is a journalist and an international affairs expert. Dr. Hamid is joining us from Islamabad. Doctor, welcome to the program.
My pleasure. Thank you.
The TTP has claimed responsibility for the latest. What's the message they want to pass across to the Pakistani government? Do they have a motive? And if they do, what could it be?
Thank you, Eric. Actually, they do have a motive, and it is not about TTP. They have been used by some external, forces as well, and their motive is to destabilize Pakistan at the time when Pakistan is already facing a lot of economical challenges. So, it is very critical, but Pakistan security forces and the government believes that they will, bring the facilitators to the justice as well, because it is, it looks like a very planned attack on the CCP, Karachi Police Chief Office, and this attack has, must have other facilitators, and Pakistan government and their intelligence agencies believe that they will, definitely be able to trace them. Actually, since, we have seen for the last few months that the TTP and some other terrorist organizations are trying to destabilize Pakistan at this hour. But Pakistan security forces have dealt with them in past. They are determined to deal with them in future and at the time. And Pakistan have experienced, biggest war against terror in last 20 years. Right. So this is what Pakistan is facing, and rest of the world has to acknowledge the Pakistan's suffering against the war on terror. Otherwise, there was never terrorist attacks, such attacks on Pakistan before. But Pakistan is paying the price for the wars in Afghanistan and everywhere. So Pakistan is paying the price.
Dr. Hamid, since the ceasefire agreement between the TTP and the government broke down last year in November, terrorists have stepped up attacks on security forces and also installations and even on mosques and markets in different parts of the country. But Karachi has for some time now not witnessed any major incident. So what changed? Why target Karachi now?
Yes, this attack is after over a decade in Karachi, such kind of attack. It is because we believe that recently there was, peaceful elections in Karachi. There was Karachi is the biggest economical hub of Pakistan. While Pakistan is going through the economical crisis, targeting the Karachi is to weaken the economy further. And, it is like one of the fault lines of Pakistan because of it has a port, it is the biggest metropolitan and cosmopolitan city of Pakistan, which is over 16, 17 million people living here. So, people from all the, provinces and all the cities, they look forward for the business. And it is a soft target sometimes to target Karachi because of its cosmopolitan city.
Dr. Hamid, out of curiosity, what will it take for the authorities to control these terror groups like the TTP from heightening terror in Pakistan?
The Pakistan government has to take a very, very strict policy. They have to find them, they have to chase them like Pakistan, security forces did over 20,000 different small and large scale operations within the last 20 years. And that's why Pakistan was able to control the terrorism for the last 3-4 years. That is the only way that very, ruthless operations against the perpetrators, against the facilitators, and against the organizations, TTP or any foreign supported organizations. That is the Pakistan's only way to come out of this terrorism. This new wave of terror is not going to last longer because Pakistan have learned the way, in past. So Pakistan security forces are very much determined they'll be able to control it as soon as possible.
Journalist and an international affairs expert, Dr. Hamid Al-Mashraki, thank you for talking to WION today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.